Hey guys, Sherryn here from the Life FM Drive Show. I hope you've had a very happy Easter so far. Now, I want to talk a little bit about one of the last things that Jesus taught about 24 hours before he took up the cross. He took our sin and shame and he died in our place. Now, he said, "A new command I give to you. Love one another." Now, I'm sure we've all heard the story of Easter before. In fact, a couple Easters ago, I shared that exact verse. Now, I feel like in 2020, we need a whole new revelation of what that verse actually means. Things are going to look very different this Easter. We're not traveling to be with family and friends. We're unable to attend Easter services actually at church. We probably have quite a few Easter plans cancelled. We're not able to go to Easter camps or even just pop into the shops to buy a quick chocolate egg or two. And all of this can look and sound quite grim. The prospect might even make you feel a little bit sad. But you know what? No one, no thing, no coronavirus can take away the real reason for Easter and why we reflect on it. It can't stop us reflecting on what Jesus did at Easter, and for that I am so very thankful. It's going to be a very stripped back Easter this year, free from distractions, Let's get back into that commandment, shall we? A new command I give to you. According to the Bible, this command was given by Jesus as part of the final instructions to his disciples after the Last Supper had ended. In John chapter 13 verse 30, you can read about it. The verse goes on, "A new command I give to you. Love one another as I have loved you. So you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another." John 13, verse 34 through to 35. Now, it wasn't by accident. Jesus made no mistake in repeating himself. He said it again and again in John chapter 15, verse 12. "My command is this. Love one another as I have loved you." Again in John chapter 15, verse 17. "This is my command. Love each other." Now, what does that mean for us here and now in isolation? Now, we know there are 5 love languages. Gifts and physical touch, I feel, are probably off the table depending on how organized you are and whether or not your loved ones are in your bubble with you. But that leaves us with 3 love languages. There's acts of service. That could look like picking up an extra bottle of milk at the supermarket and leaving it on your neighbour's doorstep, or perhaps dragging their bins out to the curb if it's rubbish day. There's quality time, of course. There's always FaceTime, but how about planning a date for your friends or family member to do after the lockdown and telling them about it so that you can both look forward to it. There's words of affirmation. Again, FaceTime is a beautiful thing over this season, but how about sitting down and writing a handwritten letter or a card, perhaps sharing a post on social media, encouraging and uplifting your friend, honouring them publicly, or you can pray and prophesy over them. There's so many things that we can do in this season to love on the people in our world, and we have a chance this Easter for God to reveal a whole new understanding of that verse to us as we're challenged to love one another differently to the way we usually would. Now, why is it so important that we love on one another? Well, the answer is as simple as the fact that Jesus said so. So let's remember, before Jesus took up his cross and committed the ultimate act of love, dying for us, taking our sin and shame, making a way, he told us, "A new command I give to you. Love one another." Happy Easter.